shit, it's skeletons. Now, this is the point where I'm going to have to look up which control was quick save. Because that's one of the more important ones. Quick save is G. Whoever came up with that is a pain in the ass. But very important to know that. Check!
Let's see what you've got.
Pavel just moves through there. Doesn't give a shit. Go on, attack the next skeleton. I do love it. They fall down. They try to get back up, look at you like, no, I don't want to. Whoa! I healed myself for 2 whole hit points. Chests, you say? Appreciate if somebody were to steal all of your shit. Yeah, and as I expected, there's really nothing much here. Oh, healer's kit. There's actually one reason why you want to have at least a point in that heal skill, so you can actually make good use of those kits. They're kind of useful. Especially because, as you can see, we are kind of bleeding. Yo, Pavel, how about you give me your shield? I'm pretty sure I could make better use of that than you. Pavel's like, yes, but I would like to survive. Why don't you have a shield? Well, Pavel, that is because I spent all of my money on identifying a useless item and then selling it at a loss. Yes. It is what happened. I'm very sorry to say. Quick drive. Random guy that is just sitting around here. Ah, I guess he's the first living being we found.
Many fierce enemies await you beyond this door.
Aha!
You will need to draw upon all you have learned here at the academy to survive.
I didn't learn shit though. You have gained much experience, but to put that experience to use, I must first teach you how to level up. Leveling up is how you gain access to greater hit points, skills, feats, and spells. I'm ready to learn it. Level up, you must first exit your character record sheet. Level up button. Yes, I can not do it. You can level up in different classes, because multi-classing is a thing. Lead page, simple enough. Simple follow along each page. Go on, yeah. And yeah, basically since this is set up in the same way as it was supposed to be, basically, if your companion is not with you, he will not get any XP. So that means that if I let him sit somewhere for eternity, and then pick him up like a year later, he will be still a level 1 noob, but I'm a level 20 freaking masterclass paladin. Now then, we need discipline. We need, what was the other one I had? Pursuit. One point which is not enough to level up the height skill, but next level. Oh yeah, before I forget that, I will just look that up to confirm it. Oh, I actually have this. Here, there is it. Knew I looked at it at some point. In order to become a blackguard, I need requirements. I need height 5 ranks. Okay, and cleave. Okay, so we level height up to 5, so we have that out of the way. So we can actually do a bit of a fallen paladin arc. It's going to screw me over a bit because the blackguard really is not that good, honestly. It's a light version of the paladin, basically. Kinda sad, mind you, because there's great potential there for some real cool things, but I'll take it. No, come on, no. Special abilities. Paladin. I have Smite Evil now. And this feat allows the character to make a special attack against evil creatures. Paladins apply their charisma modifier. There we have the paladin's most ardent attribute again, namely charisma. The attack roll and their class level to the damage delivered. Once per day, you selected. Smite Evil only affects evil creatures. Surprising that Smite Evil would affect only evil creatures, I know. What else do I got? Actually, I could probably see this at my thing here. Order of Courage. Use automatic. A character with this feat is immune to fear. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that is one of the more useful things. As a paladin, I am practically immune to being feared. Which is, you know, one of the nicer things of this class. Because fears can be a bit of a bitch. If your character suddenly decides to run away in the middle of battle, that's really something you want to have. Now, let's go back a bit so we can actually sit down and rest. Because I don't have my lay on hands any longer. I mean, it does have a rather wide radius, apparently, of detecting enemies. Or I can rest again. That's it, if I can just cheese it by going back a bit and just let the door be closed in front of me. Actually, it's also a bit of a radar if you think about it, because as long as I get the message that I cannot rest, I know that enemies are nearby. Big goblin. Now, if I could find the shield somewhere, that would be an amazing feat. Let's see you, goblin. Who do you think you are? Hmm? Yeah, you're dead. Where's that of you? To be fair, still, I'm feeling the charm, honestly. This game has a lot of it. As do many of old RPGs, especially if you played them back in the day and you replay them later on. You will feel the charm. It's great. Yeah, what do you have here? Wine. Yes, I can finally get drunk and forget about all of this nonsense. So far, however, my treasure seeking has not gone overly well. I haven't found anything too impressive. I really would like a merchant to buy myself just, you know, basic bitch random shield. I started screaming in the background, like, follow me! Yep. To do what? Oh god. Skeletons. You will die now, skeletons. The fact that we can just murder them that easily. Heck, even Pavel can murder them easily. Not really the most challenging enemies I have ever met so far. A corpse. Let me steal your shit. Hey, look, the corpse had actually more money than all of the chests combined. Ah, splint mail. I have to look if that is any good. I do that later on when you play one of the later modules. Because then you can actually equip shit on your little companions, which actually means that some extra equipment to have is actually a good thing. Now it's just like, okay, I could sell it, I suppose. Get some money out of it, but that's it. Actually, I do think you get... there's one companion, if memory serves, that is a bard, and if you follow her questline, I think, to the end, she gives you an item, which gives you a charisma bonus, and those stat bonus actually stack, which means that you can basically get, what's it called, a Cloak of the Nymph or something, that gives you a charisma bonus plus her little, I think it was a necklace thing or something, which gives you amazing charisma bonuses. Which are pretty damn good for a fucking paladin. Tell you that much. Weak skeletons. Ouch, hit me. Oh, very nice of you. Also, I missed my take of opportunity. That too is not good. And we need to find a merchant at some point, because I am fully loaded with shit. Also, I have a lot of potions now. Technically speaking, I should probably set those potions on my quick bar too, so I actually have them available. Oh well, easier available. Not really that much to just push the pause button and go into your menu and go like, okay, click. Rabam. Now then, I'm assuming there will be, because, well, the way the area is set up, that the enemy is probably going to be here. You know, that freaking mage that has been running away from us the whole time. We're going to clear the little side streets. Then we come in from the front. Like, you know, blatantly from the front. Will you look at that? Little sneaky goblin cunt. Bam. Bam. One hitting those little creatures in the head. Feels rather satisfying. Feels like you're actually powerful while you're level 2. I mean, to be fair, it's not like we have that high of a level cap of 20. Technically speaking, being level 2 is actually not that weak, comparatively speaking. Maybe there's then some of the more Japanese RPGs was like, yeah, here, take your character, he's level 1. Okay, what's my max level? 999. Well, thank you, game. That makes me feel good about myself. Jack! And no one here. Kinda figured as much. Okay, like a quick save. And see what happens. Ouch! You cuntish mage! Ouch! Abel, did you just sure that was one of yours?
Let's see what you've got.
No. Schmied evil. Hit. And a hit of opportunity because he tried to use magic. Foolish mage. Now, what did you add in your inventory? A half plate. How the fuck did... Why did the mage have a half plate in his inventory? I have some serious doubts, game. Hmm. 7 compared to my 5. It's 2 more armor class. Also, I have to get used to because, well, I'm still, sometimes when I play this, starts going back to thinking in Baldur's Gate terms where less AC is actually better. Because the game counts different. You can actually have a minus AC in that one. Which is the best you can achieve as a warrior. While most other games, of course, do the usual and obvious thing of counting up, so that you don't get confused. No, I'm a bit encumbered, but that shouldn't really do much. A UNT. What even UNT appears cold and reptilian. Appropriately enough. Surprisingly, yes. She looks determined not to be recaptured. The raids are exquisitely beautiful tree spirits found in deep and secluded woodlands. That one looks absolutely terrified. A goblin elite, a weak goblin, Fentic, a weak goblin, a weak goblin, Dester. Bred by mindflies in the deepest underdark, these four-legged brains stalk intelligent prey. Well, and they'll not be gonna have much fun with me then. We shall murder all of you. Weak little goblins. Check. I can't really run, but you know, I'm trying. I'm trying. Well then, let's carefully move forward and see what those two cunts have to say for themselves.
We came too late. The creatures are lost. The academy students slain.
Hey, that's not true.
No, this cannot be. How could this happen?
I'm still around, and I'm not slain.
All is lost, Fentic. The nymph has fled. The Yonti and the other creatures have escaped into the streets of the city. And where was Erebeth during all this?
Well, I'd like to point out I have come from Lady Erebeth. She sent me to protect the creatures. Did Erebeth really expect a whelp such as this would be able to defend what saving creatures? She really so blind to the truth, Fentic. Esther, I will have you speak no more ill of Lady Erebeth. She did what she thought was best. Bah, I know of the feelings you and Lady Erebeth have for each other. There's nothing to change the facts. It was wrong to bring the creatures here. I'll leave you and your lady love to clean up this mess, Fentic. Go and make arrangements To recover the creatures. And he just walks away mid-conversation.
You must forgive Dester. The strain of the Wailing Death weighs heavily on their hearts.
Do I now?
As their leader, Dester has worked long and hard to help ease the suffering of Neverwinter. And this most recent setback has upset him greatly.
You are very much a goody two-shoes, aren't ya, little Fentic?
I'm Fenthic Moss, priest of Tyr and companion of the Lady Erebeth. You must be the student Erebeth told me about.
Indeed. Esther and I arrived with reinforcements shortly after the attack began. We found Erebeth in the South Assembly Chamber, hard-pressed by dozens of the mysterious assailants. We managed to drive off the attackers, and Erebeth told us she had sent one of the students on ahead to defend the Watavian creatures. Erebeth tended to the wounded. One of the mages who had arrived with the reinforcements teleported Dester and me to this room. Alas, we arrived to find the cages upturned, the creatures fleeing. Is the battle over then? A few striking goblins are all that remains of our attackers, but I fear we have lost this battle. What Watavian creatures are gone. I have no clues as to who planned the attack, and I doubt any prisoners we take will know anything about who is truly behind this. In any case, discovering their identity is secondary. First priority must be to recapture the Watavian creatures, so that we may extract a cure for the Wailing Death. Well, of course, since we are also a good person, I will be like, I will help you this task, Fentic. From all accounts, you're a capable woman. Erebeth told me the instructors at the academy spoke very highly of you. Considering they are dead and they fell to goblin and weak skeletons, I will admit that that is not much of a compliment at all. I don't know what role you are to play in this. It is for Lady Erebeth to decide. You must meet her at the Halls of Justice in the coming week. Lady Erebeth will have more information for you then. Hopefully we'll have a better understanding of what we're up against. We must all do our part. Okay, so some questions? Times of the essence. Yeah. So, tell me about yourself. I am a servant of Tyr, nothing more and nothing less. Serve Neverwinter. This is my duty. My heart weeps as the city suffers. When Nesher appointed Erebeth to find a cure for the plague, I vowed to stay by my lady's side throughout the ordeal. We are inseparable. So, you and Erebeth are lovers. Erebeth and I are one of heart. That is true. It is surprising. We're both disciples of Tyr, both servants of Neverwinter. We draw our strength from each other during these difficult times. In duty, in our faith, and in our love, we'll find a way to beat the Wailing Death. Sorry, it's too much romance at once. I'm getting the necessary feeling that I want to choke myself to death. Tell me about Erebeth then. Erebeth is the shining light who must guide our way. Jesus Christ. She's a paladin of Tyr, and only her courage and the devotion to Neverwinter surpasses her grace and beauty. Aha. Tell me about, well, the asshole then, not but about Dester. Dester's a good man. Though the Wailing Death waits heavily on him, he does not serve Tyr as my lady Erebeth or I do. His devotion to Helm is most admirable. Dester and his Helmeets have been tireless in their efforts to offer what comfort they can to those afflicted by the plague. I wish Erebeth and Dester could set aside their personal differences. No matter which god we serve, we must all work together in these troubled times. Well, then tell me more about the creatures. Erebeth is the only one who has the authority to speak of such things, really. Okay. Can I ask anything else? No. Okay, I will meet you at the Halls of Justice within the week then. Much to attend to in the coming week. Erebeth and I will meet you at the temple. May Tyr's blessing be upon you.